Hello, my name is Aditya and we are at the 8th World Parliament for Science, Religion and Philosophy, and right now we have Dr. Lesan Azadi with us. I did hear your speech at the panel, and I must say that the point that you pointed out about materialism and how humanity as itself is getting pushed into it, and how our morals and values have started fading away. Could you emphasize more about how this gradually has happened? Is it because of capitalism, or what is it exactly that has changed this trend of attitude towards materialism?
Thank you for your attentively listening to what I said. So, actually, civilization is like different seasons of the year. We have spring, then we have summer, we have autumn, and we have winter. So spring is a time that the new life appears on earth, in the gardens and flowers. Then the summer fruits appear, and then comes the autumn, where things gradually become yellow, and then no fruits, and cold begins, and then cold winter comes. And when we are suffering of the cold winter, then you see the new spring comes. This is the story of spirituality also in the world.
Wow.
So we pass through different cycles. We pass through a cycle of spring, and that is usually when a new manifestation of God, avatar, comes, like Lord Krishna. Apocalypse comes later, but that is a time that, for example, Lord Krishna comes, or Gautam Buddha comes, or the Bab, or Baha'u'llah. They reveal, you are right. And the revelation is like a fresh spring that is given to humanity. New ideas, new energies, new encouragements, new visions, new powers. Then dedication to values. Then you are ready to sacrifice for others. You are ready to be courageous. And then they get a sense of mission, that they have to do something for the humanity. So all these manifestations of God, all these revelations which came, actually brought a lot of advancement to civilization. Whether it is revelation of Bhagavan Krishna, or Buddha, or Muhammad, or Jesus, or the Bab, or Baha'u'llah, they all set in a new
Reset.
Reset, and they created a movement for new achievements. Push it forward, which was a sort of prosperity for the people, both materially and spiritually. But then, as the time passed by, because of some selfish interest of some people who considered as their leaders, or whatever you can call them, they started adding things to their religion. They started manipulating things for their own, corrupting it, as you rightly said. So gradually, the essence of spirituality gradually got lost. Only rituals, only practices, only outward things remained. And then that strength which could help the people to remain firm on their values, that also became less. As a result, that's what we are facing today. So people forgot the essence of religion. They remained attached to only external forms, and because of that, materialism, which was on rise, which was so much pushed by those whose interest was in spreading materialism. So because of that, materialism became a false god. That we thought that, okay, now that God which is in temple is not going to help me. What is going to help me is the package which I get at the end of the graduation, if you like it, or materialistic. And we are actually bombarded with the media, with
noise.
Yes, with everything which is around us. It's all materialism. When you come to this beautiful peace dome, and you listen to the scriptures, you get refreshed. Oh, these are also true. These are also realities of life. It's not only money which matters, but there are other higher values. So this is how now we are passing through a period where cycle of it. Now that is the end of that winter of religion and spirituality, and start of the springtime. So those of us who are actually awake to the need of the time, we are ready to accept that this is a new age. We have to now come out of that, that darkness which we call Kalyug in the Hindu script. We just come out of that darkness, bring in the Satyug, the age of truth, and work for it. Otherwise, the storm of, materialism, of selfishness, of corruption, this will eat us up with the rest of humanity. So this is, I tell you, on the one hand, we are facing the challenge of that, resisting that darkness and negative forces. On the other hand, we have great opportunity in front of us to become builders of a better world. So let us do that. And as youth, as students who are now equipping yourself with different sciences, technologies, knowledge, the best thing that you can do to utilize them is to contribute something to the betterment of the world. Well, if it gives you less financial return, it's all right. But at least you are doing something which, you'll be...
For the greater good.
Absolutely, for the greater good. So you can make the history with your contribution.
Well, thank you so much for your response. It really gives me hope. It does give a lot of hope. And honestly speaking, it was really great interacting with you. Thank you so much. This was Aditya at the 8th World Parliament of Science, Spirituality and Philosophy. Thank you so much.